welcome guys to this session. Guys, for starters, we are picking volumes on YouTube, guys. We are picking volumes, guys. This channel is almost we used to post our videos. It was a channel. We opened the channel like last week, and we are picking a lot of volume, guys. Look at these comments, guys. And I would like to thank a specific subscriber who DM'd me and told me how the videos are helping him. That's great. So today, without wasting much time, we're going to look at market analysis. We're going to look at the different types of market analysis, guys. So let's start by looking at what is market analysis. Market analysis is simply how one would analyze the market and develop ideas to trade the market, guys. That's simply analysis, market analysis. So we have a few types of analysis. There are just three basic types. We have technical analysis, we have fundamental, we have sentimental analysis. But one needs to know all the three. Sometimes I hear someone say, I'm a purely technical trader, yet he also trades fundamentals. So I would advise someone to know all the three, guys. Although this is made up of the three, but guys, you can't be a technical trader and you. Sometimes fundamental guys tend to know only one type of trading and the other, but I would tell someone I'm teaching to know the either two or three. This is basically both. So it would be like, imagine this three-legged stool. This three-legged stool, guys. For it to balance, it has three legs. So imagine you only have two legs. You won't be able to balance, guys. You need to know all the three. So let's move on to the next slide and look at technical analysis. So what is technical analysis? It's the use of price and volumes to identify key trading opportunities. That's simply technical analysis, guys. So let's look at this. Imagine we are traders, investors, and analysts. We use historical prices. That's the definition of technical analysis. The use of historical prices or trading volume, something that happened some time back to forecast. Guys, look at this. To forecast the future price movement. It's simply that's the definition of technical analysis. Hence, if you forecast, you identify trading opportunities. These are either short-term or long-term, guys. That's purely technical analysis. So the theory is someone looks at the historical price movements and determines the current trading opportunities or price movement. Hence, the saying repeats itself. History repeats itself, guys. I'm sure we have heard of that saying before. Someone says history repeats itself, maybe in football or something. It always happens. So that's FOREX, guys. FOREX is real. So what do technical analysts look at? They look at the similar price pattern at a certain zone that formed in the past and have a belief that it will happen again. That's simply what technical analysis is. And what do we use? We use charts. So someone will be like, why do we use bar graphs, candlesticks? This is called a candlestick chart. We shall look at the different kinds of charts in the next lecture, in the next session, guys. Either 2 sessions from now or 3 or 1, guys. We are moving, guys. We have to make this bag. We have to secure the bag, guys. So this is a chart. We use this chart. These charts indicate the price movement. So someone can be like, if price comes back to this zone, I'll consider what it did in this zone and act accordingly here. That's simply technical analysis, guys. They study the price movements, simple price movements. That's why you see someone was like, if price came here and did this and it came back to this same zone, what did it do? Shot up, guys. That's support and resistance. In a few videos you get to know. That's why you see when price came back here, kind of reacted and went back up. So it's simply support and resistance. So in the world of trading, someone says technical analysis, the first thing that comes to his mind is a chart, guys. It's a chart. It's a chart to show you historical data. If this was a real chart, I would scroll to the left and show you what happened either 1 year or 2 years ago. That's simply technical analysis. So let's look at fundamental analysis, guys. If you have any questions, you drop them in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. This is a Zoom session, but guys, we're gonna post it on YouTube, guys. For you guys, we're gonna post it on YouTube. And someone will say, how about us who paid, guys? In our sessions, we have one-on-one sessions, and if you have your questions, you ask. If you have your questions, you ask in the one-on-one sessions, guys. So let's look at fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is everything else. Remember what I talked about in the previous slide, where I look at historical charts, and now fundamental analysis is everything else that doesn't have to deal with volume and prices. It's simply the study of underlying forces that affect a financial product, guys. What are these forces? Politics, interest rates, unemployment, GBP. This is gross. This is supposed to be GDP, gross domestic product, guys. This is a mistake. Then there's printing of money. So how does interest rates, let me look at one. How does interest rates affect an economy or the movement of price? Imagine, let's say the US dollar, the US as a country is doing well. What will it do? It will increase its interest rates, hence affecting other currencies, guys. I say these things are connected. We have the unemployment. This is like NFP, what we call the NFP. We shall look at the different news in a few videos to come. The NFP falls under unemployment. Now the NFP is a news. Let me just speak about it briefly. It's a news released every first Friday of the month, and it stands for non-farm payrolls. Hey, it's totally different. Though the unemployment news is released on the same date as NFP. Sorry about that, guys. That's a mistake, guys. We shall talk about news in the prevailing videos, guys. But the NFP is a non-farm payroll. That's what it stands for. It's news released every first Friday of the month, and it indicates every other job opportunity apart from farms, like those got from farms, like how do I say farming? Okay, farming. Let me go back to the farming, guys. So also unemployment news is released on the same day and around the same time, guys. So all these have an impact. All these have an impact on supply and demand of a specific currency. Maybe say the US or the Great British Pound. That's fundamental analysis. So people who do this, they analyze all this, and guys, this is too wide, guys. Fundamental analysis is too wide. It's too wide. It deals with, you have to study economics, microeconomics. You have to always be updated. You have to know what's happening in different countries. It's very wide, guys. It needs you to be alert. You have to know what's going on. Is a what about take place? What has the president or prime minister of a certain country said? It's a lot, guys. A lot. So let's look at sentimental analysis. So sentimental analysis deals with feelings, guys. It deals with feelings. The reason why I told you guys to learn both is you know to coordinate both of them, both fundamental and technical analysis. Now imagine this fundamental analysis deals with feelings. Imagine you're seated on the chart and you're a technical trader. What I was telling you guys that you should know both. Imagine you're seated on the chart and you're a technical trader. You only study prices, and you didn't know that a news would be released. That's fundamental. In the next, now you realize that the market is about to go up. Then something happens, and before that you're like, this is a big smile. I've never seen such a setup in my life. Wow, this is money. And immediately you've entered 1 minute into the trade, something pushes the market down by around 100 pips, guys. Only for you to run and check what happened, and your friends are telling you, guys, news was released. Guess what will be on your face? This man right here. Your account is gone, your funds are gone, you have debts. So guys, put sentimental analysis both way. The problem is that traders, no matter how strongly you feel about a certain trade, you can't move the markets in your favor. That's it. You can't move the markets in your favor. That's what I was saying. You have to know both, guys. That's what sentimental analysis is. It's feelings. Imagine you both do analysis, you both look at charts. All traders in the world are looking at charts, but you're saying buy, another person is saying sell. You have to know how to put this aside, guys. So that's sentimental analysis. So let's move on to the next. Which analysis is the best? This is a common question, guys. Now I'm going to answer you the best analysis, but drop what you think is the best in the comment section. This video is going to YouTube, guys. This video is going to YouTube, and after that we're going to look at the different charting platforms, guys, in the next video. So which analysis is the best? Now let me answer you. All analysis is the best as long as you make money. Don't listen to someone who tells you this analysis is the best, and is the best. No, choose yourself, guys. Find your path, and that's the journey to success. Find yourself. Don't rely on someone else's words, guys. I wish you the best day. See you in the next video.